Chapter 9. Sovereign's Path. The eternal citadel slept beneath a sky of fractured stars. Each fragment shimmered with the residue of celestial battle remnants of the fallen execution division still echoing in the firmament. Lin Fan stood alone atop the citadel's highest spire, robes whispering in the wind. Beneath his feet the world trembled, not from fear but from awakening. Lin Fan, cultivation level, Death Emperor, late death soul, nearing sovereign ascension, the silence before the breakthrough. A dark mist swirled around him, cold yet alive. In that stillness, his heart resonated with every fallen soul he had ever reaped. The cries of the dead were not lamentations, they were hymns. Death, Lin Fan whispered, is not the end. It is the echo of eternity. As he closed his eyes, the mist thickened, coiling into a vortex. His spirit dived inward, beyond the limits of flesh, beyond the realm of mortality. And within the depths of his soul, he found the eternal abyss. The eternal abyss. He stood upon a bridge of bones, spanning a sea of darkness. Above him, 9 colossal gates floated in a spiral, each radiating a distinct aura. The 9 death gates, trials left behind by the first death sovereign, an ancient being who once defied the heavens and vanished. A whisper echoed through the void. Step through the 9 gates, and the sovereign's throne shall awaken. Lin Fan's eyes glowed with determination. Then I will walk the path none dared tread. Gate of Remorse. The first gate opened with a roar, revealing countless faces, souls he had slain, both innocent and wicked. Each face wept, each memory struck him like a blade. His own hands were drenched in crimson light. "You brought us death," whispered a voice. "Would you bear our pain, Emperor of Death?" Lin Fan extended his arms and absorbed their agony. Every wound, every scream, every ounce of guilt, he made it his own. The gate shattered, and his aura swelled. Breakthrough. Death Emperor. Late Peak Realm. Gate of Silence. The second gate unleashed a void of pure emptiness. Here, there was no sound, no life, only oblivion. It sought to erase him completely, to unmake Lin Fan from existence. But within that silence he smiled faintly. Even nothingness must bow to eternity. His body dissolved, only his will remained, and that will burn brighter than any flame. The gate cracked open, revealing the mark of sovereignty within his soul. Mark of sovereignty, 12% formed outside the citadel. Meanwhile, in the mortal world, the eternal citadel quaked violently. Xiaoyun and Chen Yi knelt beneath the eternal flame, channeling their qi to stabilize the citadel's foundations. Chen Yi, cultivation level, mid-spirit condensation, stabilizing. Xiaoyun, cultivation level, late nascent soul, expanding soul core. "Master is undergoing the sovereign path," Xiaoyun said, her voice steady but tense. "No one must disturb him, not even heaven." Lightning tore across the heavens, divine punishment stirring. Gate of Eternity. Back within the abyss, Lin Fan reached the 9th and final gate. The others had tested his guilt, his will, and his spirit. This one tested his very existence. To ascend, you must die completely. He looked down at his hands. His flesh was already fading. But there was no hesitation. "Then let death claim me," Lin Fan said, "for I am death itself." He stepped forward. The moment his foot touched the threshold, his soul disintegrated. The world of the living froze. The eternal flame went dark. For one breath, one heartbeat, Lin Fan ceased to exist. Ascension. Then came the explosion. A burst of deathly radiance erupted across the heavens, turning the night sky into a black sun. Every cultivator across the southern realms dropped to their knees. The heavens screamed, and then bowed. From within the shattered abyss, Lin Fan emerged once more, his robes gleaming with dark gold sigils, eyes holding the reflection of countless worlds. I have crossed death, he murmured, and returned as eternity. The heavens split open, and a divine voice roared in disbelief. Impossible! A mortal has achieved death-sovereign ascension. Lin Fan looked skyward, expression calm. Heaven decrees end in death. My decree begins in eternity. Eternal Ascendant Law. Death-sovereign realm. Lin Fan. Cultivation level. Death-sovereign early law. Dominion. The Eternal Citadel's flame reignited, brighter than ever before. Every disciple felt their cultivation rise in resonance. The very land transformed, black crystals sprouting from the soil, drawing ambient chi to nourish the clan. Eternal domain formed. Death, Sovereign's abyss extends, 3,000 li around the citadel. Within the domain, life and death obey Lin Fan's will. Aftermath, Chen Yi fell to one knee, trembling in awe. Master, you've become a sovereign. Xiao Yun smiled faintly, tears streaming down her face. No, he's become more than that. He's become the cycle itself. Above them, the new Death Sovereign raised his hand. The heavens have ruled too long. Now eternity will answer to me. The world trembled as his divine proclamation echoed through every realm. From this day forth, the eternal ascendants shall rule the living and the dead alike.